Famer Doris Burke. And another Hall of Famer, Dave. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Rodman. Michael Jordan is out there with John Stockton. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Towns. Really had an off game against the Cavaliers. Never got into his rhythm.
Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for John Stockton.
C.J. McCollum.
Ball against McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Towns a screen on Kukoc. And it's Wagner missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And here are the Pacers now. Ball outside. The pass to Edwards. Back to Paul. Out to Edwards. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Jordan outside. Jordan with another miss. McCollum against Paul. Wagner on the wing. Off target from outside. McCollum outside. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Kukoc. Outside for Jordan. Over Edwards. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Turner with the screen for Wagner. Kicks it out to Paul. And at the top of the key, Towns. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Now CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
Jordan looking around. Wagner against Kukoc. Back to Jordan. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Turner. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Here's Wagner. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Looking for the first basket of the game. Jordan passes to Rodman. He kicks it to McCollum. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Towns down low, working on Rodman. And it's Towns missing.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
They now take the lead.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Now here's Paul. 20 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And his pass passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Here's Towns. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Here's Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And even though we're in the very early part of the season, Doris, you can already feel some teams distancing themselves from others.
Yeah, Kempy, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, obviously, but there are some squads you can tell. They look like they're going to be strong competitors for the title. They are on point early.
And Indiana making a change here. Van Horn's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Lopez comes in for Wembanyama. And Levine subbed in for Tony Kukoc. McCollum kicks to Jordan. Pass to Levine. The three. Hits the three-point bomb.
So accurate from the field and from the free throw line. Levine can score in all sorts of ways.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Paul. Back to Towns. A baseline J, and he hits the jump shot. That's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
McCollum against Paul. Kick out to Levine. Jordan inside. Edwards defending.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Here's Towns. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Van Horn. No scoring in this one.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
He's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Indiana. Kobe White comes in for Paul. Chicago also making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Lopez. Harrington comes in for Rodman. And Hield subbed in for Michael Jordan. There's the pass to Hield.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Sharp's checked in for the Pacers.
First team foul. Onto the court for the Pacers. Number 17, Shaden.
Indiana on D, trailing by 2. Levine with it. Back to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Outside, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. White against McCollum. Passes to Van Horn. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Indiana needs to get a shot off from downtown. They get it back. Back to White. Towns, a screen on McCollum. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Levine, Towns with the defensive effort. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
For three, Levine, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers out in front. They lead by 1. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Al Harrington. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
LaVine can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Sharp, the pass to White. Here's Van Horn. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And there's the defensive 3-second call. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. And a change for the Bulls. Kukoc is checked in for Oregon. Bulls trail by 4. It's McCollum with the drive. Harrington kicks to LaVine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Franz Wagner. KDB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Out to the right wing. Here's Van Horn. Offensive rebound. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Lopez is checked in for Chicago.
Nicely done.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Bulls. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Outside, White. Wagner outside. Indiana again missing. Chicago trailing here. Here's Wembanyama. Here's LaVine, and the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there, boy. Engaged defensively.
Outside, White. The jump hook, and Towns the bucket on the assist by White. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Edwards has come in for the Pacers.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Towns against Wembanyama. And it's Towns missing.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Wembanyama passes to McCollum. Back to Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
3 points.
McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. Indiana leading. Outside, White. Outside, Edwards. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information, and honestly, it looks pretty serious right now. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Here's Van Horn driving in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Van Horn. No good on the 3.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Right side, LaVine. Kicks it to Kukoc. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pacers leading by 3. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
5 on the clock for the 3. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Kukoc has got the game tied up here for Chicago. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Timeout called the Pacers. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment. Defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D. and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Here they come, your Pacers high crew.
Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Karl Anthony Towns in for Van Horn. Chicago also making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Drummond, and it's Rodman in for Levine. Paul dishes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Outside, Kukoc. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Poked loose. Outside, Towns. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Ball against Stockton. Outside, Kukoc. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bounce pass from Paul. Rodman with it. Defended now by Wagner. Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Pass to Towns. Stockton looking around. Wembanyama finds Rodman. Kukoc with it. In the corner, it's Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
5 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Indiana. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket at times.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello and welcome. I think for the Pacers, mixed start for them this season. A little bit inconsistent, but I expect that right now. Everybody.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
Well, the starters need to thank those guys coming off the bench. They were at.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Franz Wagner. Chris Paul is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Towns, and it's Turner in at the center. That's the Pacers 5. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Jordan inside. Edwards there. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, starting that whole thing off is the steal, the anticipation by Wagner, just making an impact where he can.
Paul against Stockton. Feeds to Rodman. Outside, Kukoc. Lock at 6. Outside for Stockton. Off target with his 3.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Turner with the screen for Edwards. Fires the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Stockton. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wagner outside. Back to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And 3 from Jordan. The rebound by Turner.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pacers leading by 9. Paul looking around, and that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards finds Paul. Knocked loose and stolen by Stockton. Jordan against Towns. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Wagner. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And there's the pass to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his team.
Van Horn, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. The Bulls making a change here as well. McCollum's checked in for Tony Kukoc. And here is Paul. Outside Edwards. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Passes it to Edwards. Misses the 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Cullen passes to Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Stockton kicks to Jordan. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Pass to Towns. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by McCollum. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Jordan. And he comes up with the deuce. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Edwards. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Chicago calls timeout. Some changes for Indiana. Gobert comes in for Miles Turner, and it's White in for Edwards. Al Harrington's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for John Stockton. Here's Jordan. Misses from short range. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. Outside Levine. The dish to Jordan. He kicks it to Harrington. And again, Chicago. No good. Pacers leading by 6. White wide open. He fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. They'll have the answer for you.
The Pacers making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Towns. Here's the floater. It's good. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
McCollum dishes to Jordan. And it's jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Sharp. Sinks the triple. Sharp's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Harrington kicks to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. White looking around. From 12 feet out, Al Harrington grabs the board. Now Levine. And so it's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Cohen is out there with John Stockton. Then it's Kukoc, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Harrington in at the four-man position. The pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Passes it to Stockton. Out to Kukoc. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Pacers leading by 5. For three, Edwards. Wagner outside. This one for three, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Edwards against McCollum. On the wing, Kukoc to the inside. And Harrington with the basket on the assist by Kukoc. Harrington's got his first points of the night. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Edwards. Fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
McCollum against Edwards. Stockton in the high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harrington. That one off the back iron and out. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Pacers. There's the three. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Bulls trail by 6. Stockton passes to Kukoc. Down low, here's McCollum. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kukoc has got 3 assists in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Edwards finds White. And Wagner has it in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside Edwards. Pass to White. Fires the three. Good on the triple. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
McCollum kicks to Harrington. Back to McCollum. 3-pointer, Stockton. The Pacers pull it in. Van Horn's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Wagner has it in the corner. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. Bulls trail by 8. On the wing, Stockton. White covering. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Ador's talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Kevin, no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it. He can put it on the deck. He can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all three levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Van Horn. And Paul's subbed in for White. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Paul against Stockton. Kicks it to Jordan. Wembanyama left side. Dishes to Kukoc. Outside Jordan. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. And that's now 30 points for Jordan. Pacers leading by 7. And stolen by Stockton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Stockton finds Jordan. A reverse, and the layup is good. 34 points for Jordan.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Edwards. Going inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Paul. No good on the quick three. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jordan's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Indiana's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here is Edwards. He dishes it to Paul. Baker on the wing. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner is so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Edwards looking it over. Rodman with the defensive effort. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Stockton finds Jordan. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Jordan's got 40 points. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Takes the three. Rodman grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
In the corner, it's Jordan. Out to Kukoc to take the lead. Hits the three.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Kukoc. The Pacers pull it in. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Outside Edwards. It drops. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And is such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Stockton with it. The pass to Jordan. Yes!
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire...